Hey, thanks for tuning in. Really quick, I wanted to do just a really quick little numerology on Opheucis, the 12 days of Christmas, and Return of the Christos. So we know that the new sign is Opheucis, and everybody's really concerned with this date. Oops, 1313. See it? So 131313 is really January 13, 2014. And I never heard anything about December 16th. I always, because I've been reading the Book of Mormon, understood that there was like a new month, which is the 13th month now. So January is essentially the 13th month. So that would make it that. Plus, after I found that out, it was on 30 Rock when Tracy Morgan says, on 13/13/13, we're planning our movie that's coming out 13/13/13, which is January 13th, 2014. I love Tracy Morgan. So, we know that, we don't know, but we can guess that Yeshua was returned, according to sacred doctrines, Essene doctrines, the order of Melchizedek, was returned to John the Baptist in Saqqara, Egypt, on January 2nd, which is also called, it's also called John the Divine. And that is what we call the beginning of the Festival of Lights. So it starts on January 2nd, and it's called the Festival of Lights, also known as the 12 Days of Christmas. So if you were to take January 2nd being the first day and do the 12 Days of Christmas, it would commence on this day. I'm just saying. In the movie 13/13/13, everybody's Kundalini energy is being activated all at once. I don't know if you've seen that movie on Netflix, but I do recommend seeing it. It is super cheesy, and the ending sucks, but interesting because you can obviously see that that human beings are actually turning into demons. And they're not like regular zombies, like they drive. They are like doctors. They're normal people, but they've just gone drunk with rage, drunk with just like craziness. And that's that Kali energy. And so it's possible at the commencement of the Festival of Lights and 12 Days of Christmas being on Opheucis, which is the serpent bringer, which is Yahweh, the shining one, the brightest. It's possible that could be like actually the end of the rapture, because the rapture is almost over. So most of the children of Israel who will be moving on, have already been sealed. I'm actually getting to the point where I'm meeting a lot of people around this area who have been, or just recently. I talk to everybody when I go out. Everywhere I talk to everybody, and people are so hungry for more information. So it's pretty easy. It's a lot easier to talk to people in person than it is to talk to people on YouTube, not to mention the fact that I'm talking to myself. So, but I have a lot of good experiences going out. Like the other day, I met a couple of ladies, and they were dressed in all in white at the grocery store. And they just started talking to us about, food and this and that and the other. And we started talking about the satanic church in town. And, like on the internet, it's difficult because I talk to you guys, and you may be, in another country, in another state. You could be, up north in Fresno. You could be somewhere that doesn't, is not here. And so you may not understand what's going on in Visalia. Here in Visalia, people here, and I know, like I said, I've been in the Chamber of Commerce and different things like that and involved with the community. So other business owners, like normal people, know that there's a satanic occult in town. They know that there's black magic being done. They know that there's a really dark, powerful force. Agenda 21 is literally from Visalia. If you don't know who Agenda 21 is, just ask Alex Jones. So, they're actually from Visalia. There's a couple of different like mainstream occults, and there's rumors that we don't have fluoride here because everybody lives in a Masonic capital. I don't know if you've heard that yet, but like everybody lives in a Masonic capital. Every time I talk to someone, well, I live in the Masonic capital, I just quit trying to talk to people about it because supposedly we don't have any fluoride here. But we try to talk to people about it. Obviously, everybody has a better story, so that's okay. A lot of people around here, because like us, we have kids. There's so many. We had like over a dozen girls get kidnapped in just like a month and a half, and they were like being taken out into the middle of town, being raped, and then being dumped off back in the middle of town. There's just a lot of. This is such a small town for so many weird things to happen, and And but it could possibly be that this will be the end. And I'm going to start going over my dreams that I have had for the past 10 years. Actually, the past about 13 years that I've had about this. But especially in the past 7 years. So I'm going to start going over those and doing videos on those. But there you go. 13, January 13, 2014. See it for yourself on the second or last episode of 30 Rock of the season. Oh, which is not on Netflix. Right there, January 2nd, St. John the Divine. That's when Jesus was returned from the priest of Europe, from the inner earth, to John the Baptist. So, and, you know, you say, well, the festival was Festival of Lights, so 12 days of Christmas was during Christmas. That's Mary's Christmas. Mary's Christmas. Not Jesus Christmas, or Yeshua Christmas, or, you know, the Hamashiach Christmas. Although Mary can be translated into Messiah as well. So, and then you'll have fun with that. Mary, Ashaya, healer. Mary pretty much all means that same thing. So, that's it. Thanks for hanging in there and clicking on it, keeping the scene alive.